I will deeply say
Yes.
because I can. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're making sure that we have everything lined up. We got the Natural Hair Society right here. I'm just making sure that we're going to be on live on all platforms. We're live on Facebook, live on Twitter. Not Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and we also live on, let me make sure, YouTube. Oh, we got it going on this morning. I'm just having a field day. If y'all tune in this morning at 7:30, we had Joseph Lee all the way from Japan. And he has a show every Wednesday morning at 7:30. And it gives his perspective with the mental health and everything that's going on. So it's nice to see we could connect to Japan. We can connect anywhere. As long as we got in their service, we're there for everybody. So it's 58 minutes after the hour, 61 degrees. And as I said, this is a bad hair day today. If you go outside and your toupee flies off, number one, man, you shouldn't be wearing a toupee. Just go natural. I I went on to shave my head because I didn't want to look like George Jefferson because I had hair on the side and I don't want to do that. And I talked to the vet last week. He said, well, we could do some of that. I said, no, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at right now. I'm all right. So let me see here. While we got everything, let me switch the cameras so everybody can see everybody. I mean, we got it going on today, y'all. I'm just letting you know we got it going on. If nobody, there we go. Woo wee! Good morning, young ladies.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. WSAN to the red door.
Oh yeah, I love that red door. There's a story behind that red door. You're gonna share with everybody later on. But
Right.
I have been bragging about y'all all week like I normally do. It doesn't make me no difference. I said I had two beautiful black women in the studio last week, and they turned it out. And you know they're talking about things about hair, and then I was talking about the young black girls out there in high school. No, I mean this early as junior high and grade school, they learn how to braid hair because what people don't realize, it's passed on from tradition to tradition. It's passed on in the family. That's one
Yeah.
thing they got to know how to do is to do hair, and
Yes.
and nobody questioned that. They just said, "Oh, I thought they naturally know how to do." Oh no, it's passed on. Because I remember growing up that we would go to grandma's house. She had all them girls lined up. One was washing hair, the other one was pressing hair, the other one was putting them giant pink rollers in the hair, and them girls would sleep like this at night and fall off like that because they didn't want nothing. Yeah, like this too. But you
That
know,
gotta be cute.
yeah. See, but it's a history behind that people don't understand our culture. And
Yes.
you are here to explain that. And you also got something going on the 4th of is it the 4th of March? So
Yes, sir. I'm
I'm gonna
so
turn
excited.
I'm gonna turn
So
it over to
excited.
y'all now. I don't talk too much. Y'all the star of this show right now, the vet and Wesley. Good morning.
Good morning. On the 4th of March, we are having our fourth meeting for braiders and lock technicians, and we're going to be discussing the industry. I don't know if you all realize, but the braiders and lock technicians here and surrounding areas are the first generation of Texas professionals. And I want to get these women and men together so we can start setting some standards,
And
even down to what we're going to call ourselves. Some of us call ourselves like technicians, some of us call ourselves like practitioners, some of them call ourselves master lock graders. We need to come up with some standards and some names and yeah, make some stuff happen. I've been so excited, you guys. This is a lot going on from you right now, and God is just blessing like mad crazy. He's blessing so much, you guys. Tell him a little stuff go around and be like, get out my way. Ain't got time to be worried about that. I got so
yeah,
much to say.
I hear you on
And
that.
so,
But
yes, and I'm so blessed to have Wesley to come aboard. This is my other brain. Every great braider got to have a strong brain behind her. So it's one of my brains that's behind me.
yeah, and
Yeah.
we caught her off guard last week. She said, "We gonna be on TV." I said, "Yeah, you're gonna be on camera." She said, "Oh," but one thing we brought it up last week that one thing that blacks they know how to do is to adapt. We can adapt to anything that comes our way, And that's what makes our culture so successful because we learn how to adapt. And one thing that I'm glad we're adapting to right now, black women, little black girls could go to school and to their job any type of hairstyle they want. They got turned away because to me that was discrimination until that law was passed.
I lived through that whole process. I was born in 1963. So when the 70s came around is when they first start rebuilding, because in order for you to be accepted in the workplace, we had to wear straight European hairstyles. We had to wear hairstyles to make the others feel comfortable. I mean, it was so bad, they didn't even consider Afro kinky curly hair as hair. They called it wool.
Oh,
You know, what's wrong with your hair? Nothing's wrong with my hair. This is how it comes out of my head. So I'm so happy that we're able to celebrate it, and we are going strong with the Crown Act. Although the Crown Act is in place, we still have some Caucasian judges still don't quite understand, and they're discriminating a little bit themselves because they don't quite understand it.
you know what really got on my nerve is this wrestler was on the news. The referee didn't like his hair, and they cut his hair right then and there. Ooh, I'm glad I wasn't a parent.
The referee said he can't wear his hair like this and play. And of course, the coach gave him some guilt. And isn't at the time, I think it was all hyped into we do whatever we need to do for our star player to win. So let's just cut it. And it's not that simple, and it's not that easy, and that hurt a lot of our souls. I mean, even up to the ruling that we just had a couple of days ago in Houston on a young fella,
Mr. George.
yeah, just been into suspension because of his lock. Oh, well, your lock's got to be 2 inches long. You had to cut it, and it has to be 2 inches long. So my mind is saying, you'd rather for my young black men to walk around and look like buckwheat instead of wearing their hair in barrels looking like a king.
Yeah,
There's a big difference from 2 inches from this, and I take it and I roll it up and I get it off my neck.
yeah.
If the United States military says it's okay, why in the heck are these teachers of other races are so opinionated of a child who wants to go to school and get an education?
I can answer that question because they don't understand our culture. They don't take the time out to understand our culture.
Right. Well, I'm just praying and I'm asking the people, if you guys know a civil rights lawyer or someone who is studying civil rights, someone that can help us to get these people to understand this law needs to be enforced.
Mm-hmm.
The law has passed, and the people who have judgment over it to judge over it is still saying no. You're breaking the law.
Yep.
If the law passed,
They're basing rulings off of what ifs. What if the wind blows and his hair falls, or what if it? We can't do that.
he'd been going to school for the last past, 11, 12 years, his hair haven't failed.
And then all of a sudden you get one overzealous teacher or administrator decide, nope, this is my law and this is how it's going to be done.
Yeah. So people really and truly need to stop judging us by her. They've been judging us by our hair forever, to the point to where we went into getting the chemicals in the purge. I think when the chemical was first, was first developed, I don't think it was as damaging as it is today.
Yeah.
We're having some serious issues with putting those chemicals on our head. Keep in mind, whatever you rub on your skin, it's going to seep into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Now we got people that are paying attention and doing research. And like, hey, something's wrong with this. But we had to do that in order for us to feel like we're accepted in the workplace.
Yeah. I'm going to bring
Not
up.
because they allow us to be there.
Yeah. I'm going to bring up something that's kind of funny, but it's the truth. Anybody knows, especially in our community, you do not go up and touch a black woman's hair. That is a no-no. But I watched this one deal on Facebook. This white guy went up and touched this black woman's hair, and she turned around, slapped and almost knocked him out. What did I do wrong? You don't do that. Just like you don't do that. And I learned that a long time ago because I was raised up around girls and women, and that's one thing. I don't care anybody say, it's built in us. You don't do that.
yes, it's so disrespectful. We're not
Yeah.
a novelty.
Yeah, I think
We're
because
not,
the hair
you
is
know.
unique. It's unique the way our hair is, whether it's fine, medium, coarse, or super coarse. You know, people just want to just touch it and see. I don't get it. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, that's a whole
And you
new.
know what's really crazy? We have the most versatile hair in the universe, but we have been brainwashed to think our hair is bad.
Yeah.
Where can a sister go and wear this beautiful photo work? 2 days later, she can come back with a beautiful set of cornrows. 2 days later, she can come back with a pressed out.
Yep.
She can do that all in 1 week. It's
Mm-hmm.
time consuming, but it can be done. Caucasian women have to get a perm in order for their hair to have curls and to hold a set. Some of them hair is so straight when we roll it, it won't hold.
Yes.
So that's why they get a perm just to, and they telling us we got bad hair.
We got good hair.
Yes, we do.
we
It's
have.
just crazy because they aren't being taught about the different cultures or the hair. They just want to touch it. They want to feel it, like you said, but they
Mhm.
don't want to know about it.
And
Yeah.
especially since we're mainstream right now.
My
My hair is everywhere.
my daughter is white. We adopted her. She's white. My baby is learning to do different things. She's learning about different styles. I've sent Miss Vet videos and pictures of her twisting my hair because she's interested in it. She's not, Mom, oh, can I touch it? No, she's interested in it. And she's been learning what different chemicals and not chemicals, different products are. Even for my husband, I came in the room, they were playing hair shop. And she had my hair oil just dripping around. She had my edge. This is going to be edge control for your edges, Dad. He has just as much hair as you. She was doing his edges. I mean, she loves it. I wore my hair in a fro sometime last week, and she was asking questions about my hair. And I said, "Do you not like it?" She was like, "Mom, I love your hair. It is beautiful. I love your hair." And I'm like, they don't know about it.
Yeah.
And it's hair. It's just hair. And it's time. It's like we just got to keep educating and we got to keep going, but we no longer take BS from nobody.
No.
We no longer take. I wish that there was a lawyer that could go and sue the judge who made that ruling.
Yep.
Oh,
In time. In
sue
time.
him personally.
Yeah.
For making the wrong decision.
Or better yet, have him sit down and say, we don't like your hairstyle and cut his hair.
Yes, yes.
And see how you feel about that. You know.
And that's not, that is not the answer. That is not the answer. Now, like my daughter said, who is the educator, she was like, if he was a star football player, they'd leave him alone. If he was
Right.
bringing in money with from the basketball team, they would let him alone.
You're
But
right.
he's just a normal student who just want to go to school and make it to his next level in his life. And they giving him all this beef and grief over some beautiful locks.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with
Rolled
that.
up. It's rolled up and he looks like a king and he's holding his head up high.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. So this is why I have formed this organization to really and truly to enlighten, educate these braiders and lock technicians, how much power we have and being important in our community. It is so important that, we move and act like professionals and that we take care of the hair and teach the next generation to do so. So my clients, when they come here, especially the braid wearers, I make sure they know how to take hair down. Why? Because if something happens to me, I don't want you panicking, boo.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Keep on going.
Yeah, what leads on to this question coming up now, you got the Natural Hair Society that you
Yes.
want the young ladies and men to come in and I like what you said on our last meeting that even though it's passed down generation to generation, but they're taught. So that's nothing. Anybody can braid hair if they're taught right the first time around. And that was
Yeah.
unique what you told me, say anybody could do it. It's just who is your teacher? And are they teaching you the right way? Because there's different
Correct.
ways
Yes.
of doing it. So here I am, I'm brand new. I come in and I said, Mr. Vet, Miss Wesley, I want to learn how to braid hair. How do I go about it? What do I need to do? I can't practice on my own because I have none. So, do you give them? Is there a wig or something they could practice on, or do you practice on human
Yeah,
hair right
we
away?
start we start from the beginning. The beginning is teaching them sanitation and bacteriology, how to sterilize your clips and combs, most, how to give consultations for your clients. Excuse me for a second, let me get that for me. My client just arrived. How to give consultations for your clients, and then from there we go into the different techniques. So yes, we have mannequins here with different hair textures, so you can be comfortable no matter who comes through the door. You'll be
Yeah.
able to work it. Yeah.
See, we were
Yeah.
talking.
So I am really really excited with the classes. Another reason why I'm pulling in all of the braiders and lock technicians is because I want to make sure that they're teaching correctly. Everybody want to Everybody want to educate. Everybody want to teach. So I want to be able to host a big seminar here in San Antonio where we have several lock technicians and several braiding artists to teach these techniques, but I have to make sure that they know how to teach
Yeah,
before I can say, go teach somebody.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a big difference between the two. Big difference. Yeah.
So the you doing basically on the 4th you getting people to register to join your the society, the natural.
You know what? I'm not even so much worried about them joining the organization. The organization is just for us professionals to be able to network amongst each other and to be able to do each other's hair and to be able to educate each other. So, I mean,
Okay.
anybody can come to the meeting, and I invite you to come to the meeting if you're interested in the industry. But if you're already in the industry, you might know one or two techniques that you do very well. There's other techniques you still need to learn to know. Not necessarily to put it on your menu to do, but you need to be aware of them.
Right. And
And a lot
that
of times, it's the, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it can be the same technique with a different name. And then we got people coming in from everywhere. I got braiders. I talked to a braider that just relocated from Rhode Island, New York. You know, I got braiders from Chicago. I got braiders from Florida, and we're all a different.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all a different.
So with that being said, I think we talked about those micro braids. Those
Yes.
braids, they when they are done, it is so gorgeous when it's done,
My
but it's
yes.
time consuming. And when people get that type of style done, um, do you advise them or what? Tell you got
Oh,
you got to keep this
absolutely.
in for a little bit. You just can't have it in today and take it out tomorrow.
Before they even sit in the chair, we have a consultation.
Okay.
And in that consultation, I tell them exactly what to expect. And with micro braids, because they are so time consuming, we break them down in a couple of days. The longest project I ever worked was 80 hours. I worked 10 days straight for 8 hours on one head.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's okay because back then my rent was $290, so she paid my rent for 3 months straight, and I got an outfit out the deal.
Oh, look at you. Styling. Because it is unique. And then I see the women basketball players, they get like two braids down like that. What is that? Cornrow, whatever, they get that done. And
Yeah,
that takes
yeah,
no time. I watch them boom, 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 and they're done. I'm looking, good God, that was quick. But you get paid for the experience on doing that, which a lot of people don't
yes,
understand. It's the experience. Then, well, why you charge so much? Who else could do this that you know of?
exactly.
Because
Exactly. It's just like you were saying with the electrician job you did. If you know someone who knows what they're doing, it'll be worth the money. If you go into a micro braid per se, you're going to spend a few $100s, but we're expecting you to wear those braids 3 to 4 months with a repair. Some people can go 6, just depends on how fast your hair grows. And in that process, yes, you still need to shampoo and condition your hair.
yeah,
Yeah, we still got to keep it up. It still got to be fresh looking. You can't walk around smelling. So it's a misconception of not shampooing your hair. What happened is back in the early 90s, everybody switched over to human hair. And then when they shampooed the human hair, it would swell out. You braid in curly hair, you wet curly hair, it wants to wave. So it will wave out. So people will say, no, 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 don't shampoo it because it's pretty. Don't shampoo it. Like, wait a minute, my hair is in there. So there's a way that we even work with the human hair to keep the hair in. So it'll last longer.
Mm.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I didn't know about all this, and
Man, this industry is so big and people are developing things every day. I have people calling me complaining, well, when she did so-and-so, she didn't do it. No, she's an artist. Did she take someone's hair out? No. She's doing it the way her mind is telling her to do it. If it doesn't work out, she know not to do that no more. You know what I mean? So that's how we learn. And all I'm saying is that I'm an open book. 61 years, a couple of years ago, been doing this ever since I've been 14 years old. Come to this meeting. Any questions you have about the industry, I will be open and willing and tell you the truth about it.
Yeah.
The dirty, deep down truth about this industry. I have never really worked for anybody else, only Burger King for a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
That's because, once again, experience, I closed down my shop, moved to the other side of town, and realized I didn't tell nobody. Once I got in my new place, I realized I don't have a clientele because I ran away from them.
Mm.
That's experience. So now I can tell them, if you're going to move, you need to do this, this, and this. If you want to raise your prices, you need to do this, this, and this. If you want to tell people that you no longer work for free, you need to go in this order across the board. Clients don't show up for appointments. You need to.
Yeah.
You got a client that irritates you, you need to. You know what I mean? I don't think there's not one situation that I have not experienced.
All right, let me throw something. Let me throw something at you. This it was a series on about 3 years ago that women that go through cancer, they lose all their hair, and there was a technique, and I don't know what it is, but they did it, and they did braids, they did everything, and it looked like her natural hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know.
Yes.
Is it glued on, or is it a type of wig that they make to put on? Well, how is that process?
There is several different techniques we can do to handle people who has alopecia. That's people who has lost their hair permanently. And then we have another form of alopecia. If you stress too much, there'll be a certain section of your hair that just fall right out. So there's ways that we can cover that up. Okay. Yeah, there's more than one way to skin that cat. And it just depends on the artist and the individual and what their budget is like.
Mm.
I specialized in alopecia patients for about 2 decades. And the last one I did, it hurt my heart so bad when she left. I finished her, but I just told myself, you can't do this no more. Can't. She's 26 years old, and the top of her head is gone. Just like George Jefferson. You know what I mean? And she's crying, and I'm crying, and I'm like, it's a lot of energy. But we have some artists here in San Antonio that can handle that.
Okay.
We're here. We are here. Anything you guys need, natural hair-wise, there's someone here that can do it. What I'm trying to do is to groom these brothers and sisters and let them know you are in a career position. You need to show up for work. You need to be on time. You need to be there and be ready to go. You're not doing nobody a favor. They're hiring you for a service.
I talked to somebody a couple of years ago. I said, what advice you have for people starting their own business? His words was, just show up. That's it. Just show up. Because people are used to you showing up at a certain time. Like with me right here, I get everything together, and by 6:45, I'm turning everything on to be live on Facebook, wherever I'm at. So people see it for 15 minutes before I show my face on the radio. But they are used to me at 7 o'clock. I got people on different platforms that know when I sign in at 6:45, they know I'm getting ready to come on. They're already saying good morning and all that stuff. So the guy is right.
Yeah,
Just show
and
up.
I used to be able to do that on my phone, but I don't know what happened. So Wesley's gonna help me. My
Okay.
other brain is gonna. Yeah, I can reach you in the morning too, because I was jamming this morning when I turned it on. Like, hey, he definitely gonna wake up everybody.
Oh yeah, I get into my little groove, and you know what? That's another thing that I miss going to barbershops and beauty shops. I was bootlegging cassettes and all that stuff back in the days. You know, somebody always come in, always want to sell something. Is always going on, but it was the atmosphere going in there. Everybody's in a cheerful mood. They're getting their hair done. Everybody's talking and doing all that. That is an atmosphere that you really can't describe. You have to be there to see it.
Yeah, it's really that's what I was explaining to you last time. We have different artists and we cast off different energy, and every shop is not right for everybody. You know what I mean? I pray
Yeah.
to God to give me a space that would be a safe haven for individuals where they can come and relax. You know what I mean? And get themselves motivated, jubilated, and ready to go back out there and face the world. I tell some of them, when you come in here, don't worry about the job. It's not job time. You know, and don't worry about the husband. It's not time for you to worry about the husband. It's time for you to just stop and be still. Then I got some that come in here, man. Sometimes it'd be like from Oprah Winfrey to 2020 up in here, the discussions that go on. And then let's not talk about when the Holy Spirit falls. So, you know, it's different every day.
Yes.
And I think that's why I love my job so much.
And you know, like you say, it's different every day, and it's real nice to see that going on. That people come in there and they have conversations. You get to hear another perspective, and somebody will throw something else in there. You say, "Ooh, I didn't think about that." And it's not really gossip in there either. Everybody just talking their opinion about stuff.
No, I shut it down. Whitney Williams fans don't like me because I don't like her. I like all she does is talk about people and she don't even know what she's talking about. So if you're gonna say something positive, anything about anybody in here, it has to be positive.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, I don't hear it. Or I might say I don't care for that person, and then I just drop it.
Yep, I do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you do me wrong, it takes me a second to process it because I can't understand why would you do me wrong. Because I try to do everybody right. I try to do what I feel, what Jesus would do. And that's how I live my life. I love giving.
That's a good way of putting it. What Jesus would do. Yep.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah. How would he handle that? You know, and it's okay for me to sacrifice that to help this person out.
Yeah.
But what I really want to let people know that the Natural Hair Society is certifying individuals. So where you see my certificates on the back of my wall, I'm not only a natural braider, but I seek education too. I go to other master artists and I have taken their classes and I'm still searching. If there's somebody out there, they're doing something that we don't know what they're doing, I want to be able to pull them here into San Antonio and to address our members.
Yeah.
So that's what those meetings would be about. We get people come in from different states all over the world. I got one girl that's in Ghana and she's anxious to get over here to teach her techniques and some of the products and stuff that she makes from home. So this is the type of atmosphere that I'm trying to build for San Antonio for that first generation of braiders and lock technicians, and to have an organization so strong after we're all dead and gone, it still continue to roll over.
Right. So you mentioned products, and that is a key word. Once you get your hair done, it's certain products you got to keep in here to keep your scalp, and I'm saying it right, your scalp oiled and all that. Yeah. So what do you?
Balance.
Yeah. So when you do all that, once you do the hair, there's maintenance to go along with it, and they got to understand the maintenance part of it.
Yes, we give them brochures and we give them information. When they leave out of here, most people say, "Wow, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize there's a difference between a dread and a lock. And I didn't realize I was supposed to do this and this and that to my locks." Yes. Well, the last person who did my hair said that's because they didn't know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here, and a couple of other sisters like myself that's been in the industry for years. Let me teach this 32-year-old that thinks she's the baddest braider in the whole world that if you do this and this and this, is much more healthier for that individual's hair. Don't use that product because it'll clog up your scalp. Use this product right here. Let me encourage you to even make your own product. I make all my stuff. I've been making my stuff now going on 2 decades. The only thing I buy is some Afro Sheen because I like spraying it.
Actually,
and I really don't need it. I just
yeah.
like spraying.
Well, actually, I was years ago when I decided to be bald. I didn't know it was a process I have to do, just like I have hair for my bald head. You know,
Every day.
I have to do things for it, and I got this olive spray that I use, and I mean, I see people with my hairstyle, the bald look, they have all the knots and stuff on there because they're not taking care of the scalp. And I found that out. So now I do, it's my routine. My wife laughing, what are you doing? I said, I'm oiling my scalp. She said, all you got is scalp.
It still needs to be conditioned.
That's
You have
right.
to take care of it.
It still needs to be conditioned. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you taking this time out for us. I really and truly do. We got 5 more days before this meeting, and I am like a little kid waiting for Christmas morning. I can't.
So
Our spots have been filling up so quick.
yeah.
If you want a spot, go ahead and register. It's free. It doesn't
Okay.
cost
Yeah,
anything.
it's free.
Just register.
It's free.
So-
I'm handling lunch. I just need to know
How many?
how much to buy and
Yeah.
what to buy. Yeah, you ladies and men, come on in
And
here.
that's-
I need all.
I'm looking at my
Okay.
calendar right now to make sure
Yeah.
I have nothing conflicting with my day because I would like to come out there. That's on March 4th, right?
March 4th,
Yes.
at the Burmont Building. 4243 East Pedras Street
Okay, and what time is that?
from 11 to 3.
Uh,
Yeah, come on out, meet my peoples. Meet the peoples.
yeah, so far I have nothing. I have nothing on my calendar. One other thing before we let you go, what is it you got going on in September? You want to talk about it now? Or you want to save it for later?
September 1st is
Oh, she wants to do it now.
September 1st is our Independence Day. The governor released us from cosmetology on September 1st. So this September 1st, 2024, we're celebrating out at Plaque Park, which is right off the old AT&T Center. I think it's the Frost Bank Center.
Yes.
It's on the east side. And I am inviting all graders and lock technicians and natural hair artists to come out and showcase 2 of your models. Let the city know who you are. I want to invite all of the salon owners and barber owners who have empty stations in their salons. Come on out. You might find a braider, you might find a lock technician.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to have a license. We don't have to have no specialty license. We don't have to have a little, what you call them, the little small corner license. We can literally get, a license for a predator's license and go downtown and braid hair on the street. We're free from cosmetology, and that's what I want to celebrate, that we're free from cosmetology. So every Sunday that's close to September 1st, we will be celebrating.
Yeah, because
So all of you baddest braiders and baddest lock technicians in San Antonio, come on out and show your stuff. Come on out and show your stuff.
This event is called Braiding in the Park.
Yes.
I like
yes,
that.
Braiding in the Park. Yeah, and yours truly would be there hosting
Yes.
you guys. He'd be there with us.
yeah, I got it down on my
And
calendar.
Ian will be in the house.
I went on and put it on my calendar when we talked about it, so it's in my calendar. So I know I'm going to
Yeah.
be there, and we'll
Yeah.
have the PA
Yeah.
system and
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
going and everything else. I am so delighted you invited me to come
Yeah.
out there.
So I'm just trying to get these sisters to come out so we can set some standards so other people too can give certification.
Okay.
I just want people out there giving certifications when they really don't know how to braid. I'm not trying to be nasty in no kind of way, but I see you guys on Facebook talking about you braiding hair, and I'm saying to myself, hell, you need a class. But
Yeah.
okay, go teach them.
We're not trying to pass out
We're not,
participation trophies.
this is not, a side hustle for me.
Yeah.
This is my job. You know what I mean? For those who are in it for the money, you're not gonna last long.
Right.
You won't last. If you're into this industry for the money, you're not gonna last long. If you're in this industry to be famous, you're not gonna last long.
Amen
I have
to
never,
that.
never contacted any media people. I have never contacted anybody who was needed to interview me, interview anybody, interview myself for natural hair. And for some reason, I've been dedicated to my industry to the point I have been interviewed by social media. Hardball, 2003 came to the red door. Express News came through the red door. New York Times came through the red door. CNN came. I ain't look for these people. They seek me out. Why? Because I'm dedicated to my industry. And I'm just looking for a few more sisters like myself that's dedicated to this industry so we can make it grow even bigger.
Amen.
I just want that braider that's 15 years old to be 26 and be able to go into a car dealership and she say I'm a braiding artist, and then they know exactly what they're talking about.
You said a key word, an artist, because that's what it is. It's an art.
Yes. It's hair and art. That's what we do.
Yeah.
The barbers and cosmetology people up there been upset because we don't have a license. In a minute, y'all won't have a license neither. Do y'all realize they're trying to banish the licenses for cosmetology and for barbering?
Wow.
Why? Because there's too many people that's doing it anyway, and they don't have enough of people to go around and say who can do it and who can't do it. So if you ain't got enough inspectors, then I've been here since 1990. Not one inspector has ever came through my door, but I went to them.
Oh.
Them, yeah. And I gave them a consultation of what my industry is, and I have them write the laws for braiders when we have to have a braiders law. I did that for free. I did it for my industry. I did it for my industry. So when they said that we no longer need a license, I said that from day one. But since you guys said we got to pay y'all to work in your state, then I'll pay you for your license. I pay you like $50 a year. But now we ain't got to do that.
There you go, saving the money.
But it's just important to me that these brothers and sisters know how to clean their clips and combs and how to do a consultation, how to sell their service.
Yeah.
I have people come in here just want some simple cornrows and they walk out with a $600 hairstyle. Not that I taught them into them, I just showed them what was available.
Yes.
We got the time, we can do this, or we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was micro braiding that got me in this house. It wasn't cornrows, it was the micro braiding.
Yes. And that's an art by itself. Patience.
Yes.
That is patience right there.
Yes.
So.
And seriously time consuming.
Yeah.
Our goal for these young ladies and gentlemen, older ladies and gentlemen, we want to motivate, educate, and elevate.
The
motivation is here. We're calling all of y'all to come out, all of y'all to see what we're about. Know about the industry. If you have questions, just come. Education comes with our meetings. Ms. Zaved just said, we want to educate you about different techniques, educate you about hygiene, educate you about
your
just setting for your future.
Your finances. How do you buy a house? How do you save money for your future? What kind of life insurance policy you have set up for your legacy, for your children? It's easy to do. Like I told you, I hit 100,000 a couple of times, but I was in debt. I was in debt because I had good credit. I was making good money. Oh, Mama, you need this? No problem. Oh, Grandma, you want that? No problem. Okay, Pisha, let's go to Hawaii. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. All I'm saying is I am here to try to educate that next grade to come up and say, hey, don't make the same mistakes that I made.
Yes.
Sacrifice some stuff and wait till it's time. Now it's time for me to take my vacations. You know what I mean? Now it's time for to get front row seats at a concert. You know? It wasn't time 15 years ago when I tried to do it, but it wasn't time.
Yeah.
Now it's time, you know? And it's time for us to really and truly take our industry seriously. We need to hear your voice. I don't want to be the one who make all the rules and regulations. I'm just one woman. I have enough of common sense to know, like Barack Obama, I need all of you guys to come together. I need the ones in Austin. I need the ones in Round Rock. I need the ones that's in Waco. I need the ones that's in Corpus. I need, you know, all these little small towns. You got people that's coming back home and they're braiders and they don't know what to do. Find us. Find me. And let me help you build your clientele down from making your own business card.
Yeah. See, look at you.
Yeah.
I like your style. I like your style.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I want to teach you to teach yourself how to be successful in your own right.
Yeah.
If you bouncing from job to job to job to job, but you braiding everybody's hair, you're an artist. That's why you're not working out none of those jobs. That's why you're getting so sick and tired of going. You're an artist.
Yeah.
Now, if you're out there chasing shiny things, I can't help you. But if you want to.
Wow, I like that what you said. Out there chasing shiny things.
Oh man, they be chasing those shiny things all the time. And that's okay, because we need those people in this world too.
That's right.
I mean, you start doing it for the money and you end up not liking what you're doing anymore.
Yeah.
That's when you lose your passion.
Yeah. I remember I was in California and I was 20, not quite 20 yet, and first time I filed my taxes. And the lady told me, she says, "Oh yeah, well you made $52,000." I'm like, "I made $50,000?" She's like, "I had no idea how much money I made. I was just working."
Yeah.
I never thought about going to my bank account and add up all those months. I was just working, just trying to pay bills and raise my baby. I had no idea. And when she said that, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But living in California, only thing you can do is walk around, buy clothes, and look cute. But you ain't got money to do nothing else because everything going to rent. So that's why I'm here. That's why I came back home.
You're so true. Oh, okay. Well, it was wonderful to talk to y'all ladies today. And I'm going to try to make it out there on the 4th. I know I'm going to be out there on the 1st for sure. But I'm going to try my best.
You know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but what I'm really excited about, we have the Vice President of Prime America coming out, and he's addressing us. And he's going to talk to us about investments in our futures and life insurance policies and how to get yourself set up. I started mine, like I think I mentioned to you, when I was 20-something years old, and it has helped me twice in my adult life. So we got to have pennies to stash it. Yeah. I have this thing where I tell kids, stash your 20, stash your 20. You stash 120, you got $20. You stash 320s, you got $60. You stash, you know, and so on and so on and so forth. And then when you get to $200, now you can really buy something.
Yeah.
And that's how I got my daughter starting to save. Because a kid, if you say $100, that's a lot of money. But nowadays we got to say $200 because they know $100 and then they're walking around asking for $50 like it's nothing. So you know, and we have to train each other up.
Right.
That's a good way. And it's not costing me nothing. Yeah. Just my time. Yes. And I just want to break this industry down to them. If you're going to rent a commercial building, what to look out for? Mm-hmm. What should you do to prepare yourself to rent that commercial building? Because so many of us go out there, we pay our down payment and rent, and then he says, well, you need to buy insurance, and then you need to call out the fire marshal, and then you need to call out the building inspector.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody tell me all these extra expenses. Nobody tell me that. So my whole thing, save your money, buy yourself your own property, get yourself a piece of land, and live life. Exactly. Pay for your own building. That's my goal. As soon as I find one of my students that buy their first house, you're talking about somebody going to be doing backflips. because that's the goal I have for them. I get sick and tired of people going out there, putting money down, building these little buildings, you decorate it up, now you gotta move. Stop putting money into these people buildings.
Get your own. Amen to that.
Get your own building. Because as soon as you put money into the building, then the owner gonna say, well, they got some money there. Well, let me raise my rent. Now you gotta move.
Mm-hmm.
That's just human nature. That's just how it goes.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that.
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see everybody on
Okay.
March 4th. And
Anything,
anything you need from me between now and March 4th, just don't hesitate to give me a holler.
Wesley?
Thank you. Go to Eventbrite, register. It's free. Just come out and talk to us. Come see us.
We can get our standards together. It's time.
All righty. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Y'all keep things going over there. Okay.
Thank you, WSAN in the house.
All right. We talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I gotta get to work now. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. That was Wesley and DeVette. Oh man, they had their thing going on. I like all that what they're doing. They're doing something positive for the community, and those are things that we're looking out for. And I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. We had quite a bit of people on here. This is mighty interesting. I appreciate it. Y'all just keep on doing what you're doing and tune in to WSAN Radio every morning from 7 to 10 a.m. for the Ron G Show, the morning show. And we have guests on at 10 a.m. all the time. So it was real good. Michael, Kenneth, a few others who joined us today. Keep on doing and get out there and support. Let's get out there. And that's the main thing, to support each other. The vet's doing something out there. Let's support her on this. Let me see. There's Devette, Kenneth, and Sharon. Thank you, Sharon, for being on here. But anyway, it's about that time for me to get up and get on out of here. Sheila E. I'm sorry, Sheila E. We ran out of time. I'll tell that story again